Hey, what's going on, guys? It's GodspawnBaca. Today I'm bringing you my updated SORCDENBLADE build for update 49. I'm just going to try to make this video quick. If you guys want any more additional info on why I run certain things, check out the video of this build, the last patch. So we'll get into it. We'll start with the champion points. In the blue, I'm running Fighting Finesse, Cleansing Revival, Master at Arms, and Cutting Defense. Cutting Defense is going to give us a lot of healing when people attack us through running our Crit Surge. I'll get into that a little bit later. Next, we got in the red, Sustained by Suffering, Pain's Refuge, Survival Instincts, and Celerity. These are the champion points I like to run for open world. If you want a duel, you can change them. Our skills, on the back bar, we got Temporal Guard. It's going to give us 5% reduced damage. Bull Netch, Resolving Vigor, Healing Soul. I run it like that. Race Against Time, Hurricane, front bar Binding Contingency. We got the Immobilize, Charm, so we're base class Warden, and then I run Minor Intellect and Minor Endurance, so it's just going to give us a little bit extra recoveries. You could try running the Animal Companions Deceptive Predator on the back bar in place of Race Against Time, and then on your contingency run Minor Force instead of Minor Intellect. But I like to do it like this. I think this is the best balance between damage and sustain. If you wanted to max your balance damage completely, not worry as much about sustain, run Race Against Time with instead of Minor Force or Minor Intellect here, you could run Effect Minor Vulnerability. Next we got Deep Fissure. We got Crit Surge, so when this is up, whenever we deal critical damage, we heal. And then this is why when we're running Cutting Defense, the champion points that I had mentioned, when someone hits us, we can hit them back, and then if that crits, we'll heal. So when this is up with that champion points, we get healed without having to actually hit people. Merciless Resolve, Surprise Attack, and Dawnbreaker. Our character sheet, like I said, we're base class Warden. I got 7 to health, 57 into stamina. We're running the Shadow Mundus. We're getting upwards. We're actually getting 144% critical damage. That's above cap actually, but with people with their crit resistance, it's not always at cap. So we're hitting hard crits, but we're not over critting either. I always run Bewitched Sugar Skulls, mentioned Shadow Mundus Stone, and we're currently Imperial. For the gear, it's a little bit different than the last build. Super similar, but it actually ended up being slightly better to run Order's Wrath over Gorman's. The last build I was running 4 light, 1 medium, 1 heavy. It's actually better to run 1 heavy, 1 light, and then 5 medium. And this is actually more damage. So I got the Battle Axe, Order's Wrath, Sharpened, Shocklift, back bar, Defending, Rally Cry, Sword. You could go precise if you want a little bit higher crit on the back bar. I got a physical damage enchant. We got the shock damage enchant. And I feel like a lot of people that make builds, they don't really explain why they run certain enchants. But we run the shock damage enchant because it's gonna the status effect that can proc 20% of the time that this procs can proc Minor Vulnerability. Minor Vulnerability makes the person that you're attacking take 5% increased damage, and with this build we're not running Serpent Sustain, so it's going to last about 4 seconds. This on the back bar with the physical damage enchantment can proc Sundered. That's kind of irrelevant because we're running Surprise Attack, so we're going to be constantly proccing Sundered on the front bar. But this I'm mostly just running to get the stamina back when we're light attacking or heavy attacking on the back bar. I got Max Stam on the shield. I got Rocks of the Warped for our monster set. It's my favorite monster set in the game. It's going to give you 310 recoveries. I got a trainee there, and then back bar we're still running rally cry. So like I said, I got the 1 heavy, 1 light, 5 medium. Then for the jewelry, 2 rally cry, necklace and ring, and then monomyth reforged infused. I'm just going to slowly go through here for you guys. So we're running all impen and just the chest reinforced. Make sure you always have your chest heavy, belt light, everything else medium. If you ever wanted to run an extra light piece, make it your gloves, and then everything else medium. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, if you want any more details, take a look in the other build video. And we run tripods. Just realized I didn't really mention that. And yeah, that's it. Have a good day.